You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Stepping out of the shadows. Just look it in the eye and say, I'm better than that now.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I like your style, lady. Stealth has never really been my strong suit.
At your size, you should be able to get almost...
Kind of... Want to take a look over here?
See the episode.
Take a look over here. I see.
You cannot hurt me.
Just dying. This is a nice spot.
Widow is operational again.
Eerily quiet here. Unnaturally so.
You're welcome.
That topped me off. Thanks.
Follow this enemy.
Back? Like now. Hey, team! Enjoy the amplifier! Feels like I'm naked.
Us against the world! Shield up!
Miniature version. Tremble before fast!
So, we haven't won yet?
We've got trouble.
Every little bit helps.
Don't mind me. I'm just dying. You get a weapon. You get a weapon. You get a weapon. Kind of vulnerable.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
A little help, please.
Spider nest. Better clear it out.
For mutant kind! A fatal attraction.
Follow this enemy.
Every little bit helps.
I'm fucking helpful.
Approach this site with caution.
An opportunity for combat.
Become vulnerable.
You rock.
You shall not be harmed. Do be more careful next time.
I'll finish the job this time.
Only 60 seconds left.
Anyone willing to help?
I feel like myself again.
Be right there.
You get a weapon. You get a weapon.
Your enemy has been spotted.
30 seconds.
Child!
You're welcome.
Your powers are mine!
Us against the world!
Don't mind me. I'm just dying.
The final 10 seconds!
trying to fucking sit here and play Black Widow. Trying to play some Black Widow, man.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Stepping out of the shadows. Knowing is literally half the battle.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Let us show these so-called heroes what mutant kind is truly capable of.
We've done this dance so many times. It's exhausting.
I suppose you'd rather just buy everything.
Wait,
The battle starts in 5, 4,
Probably use a
3, 2, 1.
An opportunity for combat.
Today we fight as allies. I am invited to Avengers Tower.
keep your tentacles to yourself, Namor. Thanks.
Invisible?
Tandy needs help.
On to Namor.
Insignificant gnats. I
Get that beetle moving again!
So, we haven't won yet? The tower isn't much further. No giving up. Bogies, here they come.
These beasts must
Destination, Avengers Tower.
I've got your...
Your friends can't help you now.
We are undefeatable! Shields up! A little help, please.
Every little bit helps.
You're halfway there. Keep going!
Keep your tentacles to yourself, Namor.
approach this site.
Target.
Vile creatures Namor has summoned.
Put a spring in my step.
For mutants!
Your battle reached no longer than I was expected, Eric. R&R and a box.
Get that beetle moving again!
Another one bites the dust.
What vile creatures Namor has summoned?
Namor's squids are down.
You can count on us, Kirby.
Enemy down. What were you thank me?
Help this vehicle to its destination. Almost there. Don't turn back now. We can destroy around here.
Defensive layers. Nice. Ah, look who's here.
Anyone willing to help? Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Exactly as I expected.
Eerily quiet here. Unnaturally so.
Hold tight.
Put a spring in my step.
made of metal.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Shall we, Emma?
Help. So cold. Shields up.
Hey! They're coming up ahead.
What am I? Almost there. Don't turn back now. We are undefeatable. Get that vehicle moving again.
Back where I belong.
Fall back and regroup.
I won't let you down, Herbie.
Plasma.
I needed that. Look who's here.
Glad to help.
Check you couldn't catch. Co-op time.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Significant lapse.
Never even saw me coming.
You can count on us, Herbie.
For mutant kind!
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Put a spring in my step.
Double KO.
To my full glory. Back where I belong.
Fragile.
Destination Avengers Tower.
I am ready to put on a show.
Insignificant lapse.
Widow is operational again. Every little bit helps. Co-op time. Enemy down.
Someone's controlling me. If anyone can do this, it's you, Herbie. Double KO. I got your back. Vortex field. That's it. Don't let anything stand in your way.
Back where I belong.
So close. This is your big chance. can't expect to win them all.
That's crazy. I'm using Black Widow.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not.
Oh, it's a hit us on the top rope.
Stepping out of the shadows.
Other streamers aren't muting. Hey man, because I actually care that people can go back and even watch this.
I know this is having never met your real father, but he left you this inheritance will. It's been in your family for generations. Much like the caretaker. He's
There will always be Avengers. The ones from my world, well,
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
controlling minds seems like a skill that allows for unlimited discretion. And yet, somehow, when I enter a room, all eyes are on me. Still, it probably comes in handy on secret missions. Every mission is secret. I take what I want.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
When this is all said and done, the Red Room will resume business as usual.
Yo.
Is Brandon getting on?
Oh.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Capture the mission area!
Yeah, because I don't think I'm playing that long.
I'll finish the job this time.
Happening. What the fuck is happening?
Tough me off? Thanks.
Tippy Joe spotted bad guys. There they are! My friends are here!
This area is ours for the taking.
Good, Tippy Joe! Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point. Co-op time!
I gave the chat a heart attack.
They've almost got it!
Bogies, here they come.
Keep fighting until we have a winner.
I can't even use Black Widow. That's alright. We're gonna pull Scarlet. Now we're gonna win the war. I actually have to play it.
I've made my share of mistakes, but I am fighting every day to make amends.
Crossfire? Yeah. Like Xbox.
30
always has
seconds
these, like,
before you
cross
attack.
out
Get
devs,
ready.
Cross out, not the crew. That already came out right. So they have to make Crossfire 7.
Yeah,
Heat up the
wow.
moment.
A tree that size must be a really amazing thing for you to see.
I am Groot.
I wonder if it grows nuts. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I don't think I could handle the pressure of the
That
Dark
guy's head is
Force.
huge.
A disappearing.
You're not going anywhere.
That's better.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Is this Resident Evil Umbrella the game?
My friends are here!
Just what I needed.
You're not going anywhere. You belong to me!
Be right there.
The mission area is yours. Yes! One down.
Another unsuspecting foe.
They're spotting bad guys. There they are.
Your powers are mine!
That's better. Reborn from the cave. Goodbye. For now.
Time.
A disappearing.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
You are under my spell.
This cannot be.
Oh, that's a striking difference.
A disappearing. Goodbye.
My friends are here. It's almost yours. Control lost.
Under my spell.
The way the characters are jumping and stuff, it almost looks Limbo-like.
My fate isn't sealed yet.
What's the Limbo devs' names, Chad? Planet of Lana 2. Well, that was already on number 1. So,
A disappearing.
They ran fast.
Goodbye. For now.
Capcom games are like 7 Capcom games. We got 98.
Goodbye. For now.
By the eye of Agamotto.
My friends are here.
Under my spell.
So bad.
That's better. You're not going anywhere.
One time.
So it begins.
Your powers are mine!
fighting until we have a winner.
I want them to go back and ask the guy another question. He just says, "Why?" Thank you.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
How much farming did you guys see? Has to be shovel and ground. I'm not paying attention. I didn't see a shovel in the ground. 3 shovels in
You'll
the
need
ground.
a top-notch team to win this one.
Stepping out of the shadows.
Isn't this Alex's anime? Solo leveling?
Black Widow. Oh, Widow.
What the hell? Solo leveling action Souls-like?
I've done things I regret.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
What? What is this?
Black Widow.
Decided to join the rest
Oh,
of
Widow.
humanity against the enemy that might destroy our whole time stream.
For the moment, at least until you decide mutants don't belong with the rest of humanity again.
It's a gotcha mobile game?
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Why is it at the Xbox show? Koa's core holds the damn two huh? Sounds like overpopulating.
Got eyes on some bogeys.
Topped me off. Thanks.
Don't mind me. I'm just
Color me impressed.
Oh no, is it back? Oh
Put a spring in my step.
Is this Power World?
Rocco's salvation lies in
I thought I was dead. Yeah.
from the brink, baby.
Widow was operational
Like an
again.
AI-made game. It's K-pop's gonna die.
More bad guys. That's what we need.
K-pop.
I thought I was dead. Yeah.
Someone scratch my back.
So wait.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Your time has passed. This is real firepower!
She's the best there is, folks. Just ask her. Another one bites
Almost
the
there. Don't turn back now.
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
Away with it. And people are doing it.
Vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Tremble before fast!
That topped me off. Thanks.
You're not going anywhere.
Rest easy now. I'll finish the job this time. You wrote a check you couldn't cash. It helps.
Hey, Dee Dee! Enjoy the amplifier! Next victim!
People to be able to witness these things, like, sort of
Sneak up on us.
You're not working alone.
Tremble before powers of mine!
Oh shit! I hate that shit, bro. I get respawned. That shit is stupid. Dumbass respawn.
So, we haven't won yet?
Oh shit! I didn't even. Oh, I hate that shit, bro. I get respawned.
Get that moving again!
That shit was stupid. Dumbass respawn, bro.
If we don't pull the plug on Ultron soon, the run is done. Are we sure Loki's down?
Still going after all these years, Natasha.
He's the best there is, folks. Just ask him.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Hey, Dee Dee! Enjoy the amplifier!
Nice. He's the best there is.
We are undefeatable!
Another one bites the dust.
Your powers are mine!
No? Thanks. Best there is, folks. Just ask him.
all I knew of General Roth and making that trailer. I'm like, well, he stabs his best friend right in front of him, right?
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
Nothing else.
I'll patch you up.
A remaster of a remaster?
Rise, my friends! Don't mind me. Plasma?
Tremble before powers!
Nice.
Feel my power. I'll patch you up.
That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way.
Safe now, my friend. Healing. Just who I was looking
We are undefeatable! Big chance! The perfect kicks! Yeah!
Here's one remake.
Neo! make all the difference.
Stepping out of the shadows.
Bro, it's Rare's 40th anniversary and we don't have a new KI. God. Sorry. Rare's public domain now, dude. It's 40 years. Killer Instinct has entered the public domain. 30-year anniversary. Anybody can make a KI if they want now. Microsoft needs that. They don't care.
I've done things I regret. Now I do
We'll be
things
coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
It's been too long since we've had a quiet moment together, James.
Jumping timelines feels just like those stints of cryostasis.
No matter how long apart, we always come back to one another.
Always, Natalia. Always.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2,
It's like
1.
8 years old at this point. Season 17. Holy shit. Might be the most important game in human history. It's a Fortnite. Holy shit. What? What?
You lose out to wide berth.
Better stop that vehicle.
Put a spring in my step. Every little bit helps.
They've made it halfway. Stop them.
Target neutralized. Let's find some bad guys.
There's still a chance to stop them. So cold. Everybody needs a hand sometimes. Or a dagger.
Opting out. Thanks. R&R in a box.
You stop them in their tracks.
R&R in a box.
The moon haunts you! The moon haunts you!
Now my favorite time to stop them.
Back where I belong.
Better stop that vehicle.
It's a damn shame, bro.
This is exactly what you think it is.
Yeah, fuck it. Seems so bad.
Never say no to a shield.
Double KO. They've made it halfway. Stop them. Better stop that vehicle. Still a chance to stop them.
Bogus, here they come. Plasma!
Now might be a good time to stop them. Double KO.
The moon haunts you!
Back where I belong.
360 and FF7 to the Xbox.
This team is garbage, bro. I can't even do anything, bro.
Better stop that vehicle!
It helps.
Maximum before blast!
Xbox is needed.
It's now or never! Stop them!
I don't like onks.
Dude, I cannot believe FF7.
This is real firepower!
All the times, like Final Fantasy 7.
Don't give them another issue or a veto!
That topped me off. Thanks.
Casually shadow dropping 6.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Over there, here. Oh, not 15 yet, man. Not 15 yet. 16, bro. Over there, here, man. Oh, not 15 yet, man. I'm not 15 yet, man.
That was trippy. That was very trippy.
Games like Psychonauts 2 show how Double Fine excels at creating unique and innovative experiences. Keeper is no exception. Looking ahead, next year marks 25 years of Xbox. It's a big milestone for the platform and franchises that we build and make. We've done this with us on this journey. We think about bringing a new generation of players to these iconic franchises. I'm excited to share that players will get to celebrate 25 years of Xbox. New favorites the next course, Gears of War D-Day, and the return of the
Why does it? Why
You've seen incredible range of games
Is this the Time Sweeper?
creators like In Exile, reaching for new heights with Clockwork Revolution. Sluggerfly makes needs on classic platformer industry.
He's talking about brute force, chat.
Bringing more of the critically acclaimed Final Fantasy franchise to our players. And Team Ninja returning to the beloved series they debuted on Xbox. You've also seen the next Xbox hardware.
I bet. Oh, 100%.
Knowing is literally half the battle.
You get a weapon! You get a weapon! You get a weapon!
Oh, they just stole it again. Oh, did it just stole
You're halfway there. Keep going.
This could be a so.
I know better than any where we should go next. Follow me.
I'll finish the job this time.
You don't even know what.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Keep fighting. Can't let Ultron win.
By outdated systems, accepted limitations.
Monitor this location. Extermination!
Does anybody know who that character is? I've one button system couldn't beat.
Leave them to Khonshu!
It helps.
Dude, they haven't revealed the next Call of Duty.
I'll finish the job this time.
For mutant kind.
You got anybody actually playing support, bro?
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
9 Inch Nails song?
Only 60 seconds left.
Buy some bad guys. Looking for a new challenge.
You get a weapon! You get a weapon! Didn't they just have this in our game?
Medic. Back to
Get
fighting
that
strength.
vehicle moving again.
Yeah?
Down to 30 seconds.
Medic.
Yeah.
It's not on our side. Push the attack. Plasma. Up behind you.
Final 10 seconds.
Put some pep in my step.
Back where I belong.
Last game not Blackout.
You'll have to keep fighting until you have a winner.
I can't remember. What was the last game, chat? This is still roaming. This is not here.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Gift subs. Shovels in the ground. 3v3 Call of Duty fighting game. Where is, hold on a second. 3 shovels in the ground? That's 5 pers, so I'm gonna say 75 gift subs. Let's do it. And I think with that, bam, that's over, dude. It is officially over. It's over. Hold on. Let me do this. Shut up, you a-hole. Gift it. Lift it. Let's do it. I need details. Does anybody have details on Invincible Versus? Does anybody have actual details? I need details. We need to follow up and check stuff up. Hold on. I was not necessarily screaming when the Invincible trailer is on because there's a good reason. They have a website. website?
Alright, man. There's only so much shit I can take.
Hold up. Where's the website?
There's only so much of this I can take, bro.
So, does anybody know what the actual Invincible.com? Invincibleversus.com, hold on a second. Yeah, okay, so here's what I can tell you, chat, and it's that I have been direct friends with many people that have been working on this for a while, and I think somebody already talked about it in the chat. The folks that are putting this together are a very specific crew that is making this happen. So I've known for a very long time. And I can't give specific gameplay details. We're gonna have to wait a little bit for that. But, and there's very few characters that are obviously being shown right now. There's more stuff to come. But yeah, there is an Invincible 3v3 fighting game. It just got announced. It's bloody, it's violent, it is, it has all the thematics of the show, and it is being made by the Killer Instinct devs. It is being the people that put together KI 10, 12 years ago, that was old Double Helix, literally got back together. And these dudes are like, we love fighting games so much. Some of our best memories were like fighting games and stuff, so like, the majority of that crew that made KI 2013 was like, hey, maybe we should do something. So, yeah. If anything, I've had a lot of hands-on time with the game. It's gone through a lot of stuff over a while. I am not directly working on it, but they have been, you know, obviously very community inclined, right? Very community inclined, the exact same way that KI was back in the day. So, with that same respect, I do know that there's an NDA on some stuff. I don't think it's going to be that much longer from now. You know, hold up. There's not going to be that much longer of time from now that we get to actually talk about, like, how it plays and what it is. But, I've definitely been looking forward to it. Who owns Double Helix again? Amazon. So, as a reminder, no. Amazon, like, bought Double Helix, and they sort of got, like, adopted into like a studio at Amazon, and they're still a studio at Amazon. So, but they sort of got like absorbed, right? So many of the folks that worked on those projects went to other places over the years, you know? So a lot of that original studio was just scattered across the industry. And, you know, just to throw it out there, the people that cooked mega hard on KI, like back in the day, the people that, like some of the primary members that made that possible are the ones that got back together for this. Not Iron Galaxy, no, because KI was made by two different companies. It was made by Double Helix for the first season, and then IG brought it over. IG's been working on, obviously, other stuff. They're doing a bunch of other things right now. So this one, in association with Skybound, right, Skybound Games, they are putting this together, you know? It's a thing that's been worked on for a while. So, anyway, the craziest part, the craziest part about this is that you pretty much get a game that is like ultra violent 3v3, like hyper violent invincible game with superheroes. And then at the same point on the other end, we have legit ultra mega weeby otaku Marvel. Like, it is crazy, dude. Like, you have literally the complete thematic absolute opposite of what like Marvel Tokon is, which is its own complete like anime thing, like super otaku thing, and then you get ultra bloody like hyper American, almost in many ways like super bloody violent American Dragon Ball Fighters like type stuff happening here. It's crazy, dude. It is, dude. For the 3v3 team-based fighting games, people are eating out here right now, dude. People are we're fucking eating, bro. So, anyway, you know, Yeah, tag fighters have a pretty crazy history coming. I can't talk about mechanics. I'm gonna let them, you know? I'm gonna let them divulge into some mechanical stuff, but trust me, all I can say is that I would not assume it to be exactly like all the other 3v3 fighters that are sort of out there, built on like the exact same foundations. These guys are pretty cool shit to the cave table, but I'm gonna hold off on that. I've probably already said too much. I've played so many versions of it, chat, that it's been around for so long that it's just like to see it eventually coming forward and coming together in some way is really cool. So yeah, I have like the biggest faith in the devs in the studio to do something like super sick. And based on what I have played in the past and how good it looks now, I'm very much looking forward to it. I can't wait to actually play it. I want to actually play the latest one. You know, I want to actually play like the latest versions of the game and shit like that, because it's they're doing some shit. They're doing some shit. Anyway, yeah, I'm happy to see that this is finally shown, dude. And they got like a big trailer. They got like a big ass trailer with it. Anyway. Very cool. Very cool. Chat, I'll be back. I'll let you guys know. And there is gonna be no more stuff. That might be it for shows, right? That might be the end of shows right now. That we are able to deduce and talk about. So yeah, stay tuned. More stuff. I'll be back with more impressions, you know, maybe related very soon, but I'll be back with more impressions of other stuff that I will be playing today and at Summer Games Fest and everything like that. So, no Silk Song, I am sorry. No friggin' Silk Song. I am sorry, Chad. There is no Silk Song official release date. Hey, you know what? We found out it's coming out this year. All right? It's coming out this year. You have to be happy about that, okay? You have to be happy about that. We're still in all the crazy sub modes and stuff. Are we not? Are we out of sub mode? Are we out? Let me take it off of YouTube, too. I forgot YouTube chat. Sorry. Anyway. There we go. I'm gonna go try to get some of these videos ready, then we have to head back down to Summer Games Fest for things. And yeah, I'll be back with more impressions, chat. So for those of you that are looking for games that were kind of shown around here, and game impressions of Summer Games Fest, there's gonna be a lot of stuff I'm making videos about over the next like couple of days that will be going live in the near future. So things that we can't exactly talk about yet, but we'll be talking about very soon. So if you want to see those impressions and all that kind of stuff, just like subscribe to the YouTube channel. On Twitch, you know, when we do stream it. Well, Power, thanks for the 10 gift subs, man. I cannot believe. What can you talk about Marvel Tokon? It's not there. No, that I have no impressions of. It's not playable yet. So I don't think there's any NDAs on it not being there. There's nothing of Tokon currently at SGN, which is unfortunate. But other games, you know, other games, maybe just maybe. Other games, maybe just maybe. Anyway, if the PC thing is going, I'm not gonna be able to watch it, chat. We gotta go down to Summer Games Fest. So, you know, I'm gonna be a bit busy. Am I streaming tonight? I'm gonna figure that out. I was so exhausted yesterday. I was on 2 hours of sleep, and I couldn't. I literally passed out as soon as we got back. So I am better today. I got a proper 6 to 8, but I have to work on some stuff. I have to get some videos and things like that ready. So we'll figure it out. Even if we had video games tonight, we wouldn't be able to talk about anything we played at Summer Games Fest. Most of that stuff that we've actually had hands-on time with is all locked in until like, you know, a bit later. So, and I'll be back. I'll let you guys know, and I'll see you soon. Shine on. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
D-pad on the edge randomly gives down instead of down back and open the guard, which could use hitbox, but it's a struggle. Well, that's the main problem for D-pad, by the way. If you're playing on a D-pad, the D-pad can break easily. At some point, all of a sudden, you might need to press a little bit harder on the directional buttons to actually get the trigger. And effectively, the D-pad becomes useless when that happens. Simple doc. I'm from Germany. Jimmy, is Mai still the best character in your opinion? It's hard to say. Maybe? I mean, Ryu is pretty sick, you know? We'll have to wait and see. What if I eat my cereals wearing a parachute? With water? DSM, good to see you, my man. How's it going? Even what are your hobbies outside of streaming? Having a family. Those are my hobbies. Having a real life. You don't really get to have a lot of hobbies if you have a family that you're actually, well, doing stuff with, you know? Like, for example, on Saturdays, there's like a time frame where I play Donkey Kong Country Returns on the Switch with my son. That's very nice. But outside of that, like my son nowadays he plays a lot of football, soccer, and like on the weekends there are mostly like tournaments that he actually goes to. I drive him there, I look at his matches, we have a discussion about his play, what needs to be improved on, stuff like that, you know? So when I'm not streaming, when I'm not actively working, that's usually how I spend my time in the evening with my wife, watch some anime with her, or some shows, or whatever. I do not have the Switch 2. If anyone wants to give me a Switch 2, I'd appreciate it. Actually, like, I've been thinking about getting a Switch 2 simply because of possibly playing something like Breath of the Wild again with proper frame rates. Are you Lebanese? My parents are Lebanese, but I was born and raised in Germany. Jimmy Psychopath 4 milk first, then cereal. How about water first, then cereal? Is that the best way to do it, Ninja Co-Star? What do you think? First water, I'm not stopping again. Not supporting Nintendo, they are way too greedy. I kind of agree, but I think it's a lost battle. I don't think that Nintendo has to worry about the price for the Switch 2, leading to them not selling this unit anytime soon. So I don't think it's a problem at all for them. I think the price point for the Switch is, in the long term, actually going to cause the Switch to not sell as much as it could be if they sold it for $399, let's say. If they sold it for $399, I think a lot more people would actually buy it. So in the long term, it might actually hurt sales, but in the short term, they're going to be selling every single unit they're going to be producing. So right now, even if you're like, oh, let's boycott Nintendo, it's not going to make it, like, it's not going to have any impact on Nintendo, I can tell you that. And ultimately, if the price point, if the price tag for Switch 2 games, if it's not compelling for people to actually buy Switch 2 games, then Capcom is going to have, Nintendo is going to have to react to that. One thing I really like about the Switch 2 though is not only is it backwards compatible with the Switch, but unlike having a Nintendo GameCube emulator effectively, or like the speeds of the Wii was trimmed down so it matches the GameCube speed, stuff like that they use in order to get emulation to work properly. Nowadays they're actually going different routes and adding the Switch, the Switch backwards compatibility with the translation layer, which means you can actually have the old Switch games running on the Switch 2 without being like in a boxed environment, you know? You can actually add features to old Switch games on the Switch 2 and out of the box get better frame rates and stuff like that. I think that's amazing. Little Jimmy must love Daddy's soggy cornflakes. We're not actually big fans of cornflakes around here, you know? Like, we're not in the US, so we actually have bread here. I know this is crazy talk, but we have bread in Germany, so. Tips to someone who is starting to play Persona 6 on PlayStation 5, how to get better. Which to a PC. No, but for real, you should try to get at least a 120 Hz monitor. If you don't have a 120 Hz monitor, you're definitely at a disadvantage. But yeah, with that being said, should we watch the trailer now? I think it's time, right? I just realized there's also an ad coming up. I'll let the ad run first because I can't really prevent it anyways. And then we'll talk about it, okay? But yeah, I just realized today is a really short stream. It's probably for the Also, tomorrow, no stream, just so you know. I'm gonna be meeting some friends that I've not seen in a long time. So no will stream tomorrow, but we'll be spending a lot of time, like long streaming hours on Tuesday onward. Yeah. Jimmy, some days ago you explained with a replay the Drive Rush problem that needs inputs. I searched it to show a friend but never found. Do you remember what stream was it? I made a video on YouTube on the topic. If that's what you're looking for. But actually it doesn't have a great explanation to it. I'm not actually sure what details I put in the video, but I have a dedicated video on the topic. Let me find it. Oh yeah, there we go. Ninja Ghost Star, keeping up with the rebound. Hey Jimmy, you know the American Mets? No, I don't think I do. Should I know about them? So here's a video. Or should let me read properly the video is really just a reaction to something that happened in game where I started a rant, but effectively I guess it's what you're looking for. It was pretty recent, they don't already out. I mean I definitely didn't have a proper like section for that. We might have briefly talked about it, but if you want an explanation, I can give you a brief one. Effectively, what the Drive Rush does is it just alters the time frame of your inputs by 11 frames unexpectedly, because the game is actually in a paused stage for 11 frames. It's called hit stop for 11 frames when somebody drive rushes. So the drive rush will unexpectedly cause your input to come out 11 frames later, because if you press the button, the game will pause, and then your input will actually register.
Bro!
And this can have a profound impact. Like, let's say you're waking up from a scenario, like on Knockdown, you're waking up, and you're inputting an ODDP, and there's some leniency in that. They even added more leniency so that the Drive Rush doesn't mess with the
so
let's say 5 frames before you get up, you input the ODDP. That's an ODDP reversal input that you would normally get. That's how the game does it. So now imagine you're inputting the ODDP
so annoying because I was dodging
while like at the same time as a drive rush occurs. Now your ODDP, instead of coming out 5 frames before you wake up, it's going to come out 16 frames. You're going to have pressed the input 16 frames before up to 16 frames before it comes out. This is the worst case scenario. But that's how you should think about it. Every input is effectively, it's not really technically, I should go frame by frame at some point to show you and illustrate this problem, but effectively it's like that. Now, instead of on frame 5 before your get up attack, you're doing the ODDP, you're doing it 16 frames before getting up. And 16 frames before getting up, the buffer isn't big enough, so you're not going to get the ODDP, even though you technically inputted it at a time where you would normally get the proper DP input. There are more scenarios, by the way. If you're backdashing, if you have the same problem, when you're pressing any attack button, you have the same problem. When you're jumping, you have the same problem. There are many, many scenarios. The key aspect about Drive Rush messing with inputs is that it shifts your inputs by 11 frames, and that ultimately causes frame input problems. Can you quickly show your button layout for leverless? The button layout is pretty standard, by the way. The only thing that I do differently on this, I have a bunch of extra buttons here, but only because I wanted to test some stuff. They're not active new. Like this button, for example, is not active new. This button is not used. Only extra button that I really use is this one right here. Okay, the one that is it's actually really good because with the LEDs, I can really show you. This button right here for me is used for drive carry. This is my drive carry button. This is my DI button, by the way. And the rest is pretty standard. This button doesn't do anything, and the rest of the button is just a 6 button.
What the fuck?
Das ist ein Furin FRS. Ich kann den Link geben, aber ist nicht so günstig. Ne? Parry auf jeden Fall immer weiter. One thing that I think is really important is putting the parry button on actually having a parry button. Because if you input medium punch and medium kick at the same time, you might actually get blinked inputs, and a blinked input will mean that on a perfect parry, you're going to get counter hit because you're going to be getting a medium kick or medium punch first. This is unacceptable. Okay? The message didn't play. Maybe the message doesn't play if I'm on the other layout. I should look at that. No, you didn't input a message in Jakostar. I can see that it didn't have a message. Why not bind the eye to that button that's atop the 3 motion buttons on the left? I tried that, and the problem with it is it became awkward because if I'm looking for the eye, like it's hard to move. It messed with the movement too much, and that's why I didn't really like it at all. I mean, as long as you're getting paid, I don't feel sorry for you, no. If this is something that you're doing because you're like self-employed and you're working on something and you want fast results, then I have to wonder, why are you working on a custom UI for 2 weeks when you can just let ChatGPT do it for you in 10 seconds? No, Jimmy, $5. $5? Definitely better than $2. Take it. I made a test with a friend yesterday and he did light kick, drive rush, cancel, and I inputted EXDP. Then nothing came out. Then he did only kick and EXDP.
No!
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I have a couple of replays that I showed where I did for example, I did a perfect parry on a Sonic Boom, and I followed up with an OD Fireball.
No!
Because the player happened to drive rush.
Bastard!
I didn't get the OD Fireball. And I went in the replay. And I showed in the replay that the fireball was going to come out, will come out in the replay if as the guy player I do not drive it. For those who are like skeptical on the whole mechanic, I can show that in a replay that the same input sequence will definitely cause the change in behavior simply because of a dry rush happening. As one to know if my XCP can be eaten in this situation, on wake up, it can. If you're in the neutral, it cannot be eaten.
No, I can't get back up. And that's
This is
GG.
kind of important to understand.
You see something.
The input shift doesn't really matter to the game as long as you're in a neutral state, like in a state where you can execute a DP. The problem with the input shift only applies